With the lovely Unihertz Titan 2 Elite shipping to backers very, very soon, I thought I would put together a video that very clearly demonstrates how to install two applications that are game changers for this phone. An application that's going to make the camera perform much, much better, and an application that's going to make the entire typing experience far improved over how it comes out of the box. We're installing Gcam and Pastiera. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off by installing Gcam. If you don't know what Gcam is, I've made a whole video kind of going over this. I'll be as succinct as possible here. What people have done is they have taken what is basically Google's camera software that you're going to see on Pixel devices, and they have taken it and they have modified it and they've made it runnable on other phones. There are a ton of different Gcam ports from a ton of different developers targeting a ton of different devices. I have found the one that currently works the best, I think, on the Titan 2 Elite and on the Titan 2 as well. It's going to be the first link in the description down below. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this first download right here, the one that is .apk. You're going to let that download. As you can see, I've already downloaded it once, but once it's done, it'll pop up and allow you to open up that file. We're just going to click here and open it up. You're going to get this pop up here. I'm using Vivaldi as my browser. Maybe you're using Chrome or Firefox or Brave or whatever else. For your security, your phone currently isn't allowed to install unknown apps from the source. You can change this in settings. Just click on settings and toggle this over. It's going to pop up again and you can click on install. The reason we're doing this is because these Gcam ports aren't in the Play Store. You have to sideload them. That is what we have just done. At that point, you can open up the new camera app. Now, there are some problems with this camera app. There are like three big ones. The first one is that this camera app is not formatted to be used on a screen of this size and shape. There are some menu items up here at the top of this app that you just can't see without switching into mini mode. Switch into mini mode and then you can do whatever you need to do and then switch back out of it. You can get around that one pretty easy. The other two problems are that video has this weird flashing artifact, so you're not going to be shooting video in this app, and you can't use the 2x zoom camera. You can do a 2x digital zoom, but that dedicated lens just isn't going to be operable. Maybe you're wondering, why did I just install this? Why would I install an app that doesn't really work that well, and I can't use video or can't? Because the photos you take look way, 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 way better than they would look on the stock camera app. So what I end up doing is I just use them both. If I need to shoot video, I'm going to use this camera app. If I need to do basically anything else, I'm going to use LMC 8.4, the Gcam app. And trust me when I tell you, the photos are going to look way better. The exposure is better, the colors are better, the details better. It's going to be transformative for your experience taking photos with this phone. Trust me. App number 2 is called Pastiera, and what this is a keyboard application. It's something that works in conjunction with your lovely physical keyboard. The software built in is called Kika, K-I-K-A, and it's problematic. There are a lot of things it does that drives me crazy. The autocorrection is terrible. It kept inserting random capitalizations and correcting things incorrectly. It's just not a very good piece of software. Pastiera is so much better. So what we're going to do is go to link number 2 and we can scroll down. We're going to look for the latest release, which in this instance is this one here. And it's okay to run the nightlies. They've been absolutely fine in my experience. We're just going to come down here to assets and we're going to download this APK. You've already kind of done this thing with the Gcam, so you know the pattern here. We're going to click on open. You've already given it permission. So we're just going to let this install. At this point, when we open it up, we're going to give it the permission that it needs. We're going to choose our input method, which I think we actually need to enable first. Let's click on enable. We're going to turn this on, click on OK, and then we're going to come back and choose our input method and switch it to Pastiera Nightly. And at that point, we are now using this much better software. You can actually see it down here at the bottom where you're going to have your little suggestions for next words. But man, there is so much that this keyboard is able to do. First off, just like your autocorrect is going to be so much better than it was before. But we can jump into some of the settings and I can show you some of what makes this keyboard software, I think, kind of special. First off, it's just extremely customizable. You can dial in everything. you can customize your symbol keyboards. When you click on the symbol key, you get these things popping up, and they all kind of are assigned to a letter. So symbol and then Q, you're going to get your little smiley face, and you can map this to whatever you want. You hit it again, and you have this thing that pops up, which has all these different symbols as well. So you can dial this in exactly as you want it to be. You can even enable a clipboard page, a emoji picker page when you're cycling. Like, there's so much customization here that I just love. This one is so good though. So by holding down Control and then pressing any of these keys, you can do all kinds of things like moving your cursor around. You know how frustrating it is to get the cursor right where you want it by trying to tap or like dragging around? This works incredibly well. All you need to do is map your function key to be Control, which you do that in the actual Titan 2 settings. So you would come down here to shortcut keys, and I have function set to be Control. If you do that, all of this stuff starts working, and that might be my favorite part of Pastiera. But then there's the quick launcher, which I actually think is better than the built-in quick launch function. So you know how you can like press a letter and it will launch an app? Disable that and then use the one that's in here instead. It is quicker, and you can see exactly how you can kind of customize it. Like, I'll show you this. If I go home and I press E, there's nothing assigned to that. You're going to get this pop-up that's like, what do you want to launch with E? Let me show you how quick this is, and you can kind of compare this to what's built in. So we're just going to do W for Ys, and it's like instantaneous. There's always like a little bit of a slight delay when it comes to what's built in. With what we have here, not the case. It is super, super responsive, and you can also hold down the symbol key and press a letter, and it will launch that app even if you're in an app already. You guys know how much I have absolutely adored this phone, and a big part of it have been the ability to install those two applications, because let's be honest, the camera is just not very good, okay? So installing that Gcam takes it to a completely different level. And for something like this, if the typing experience is bad, that kind of defeats the purpose, right? Well, now it's not. The two biggest issues I had with this phone are fixed with those two simple installations, and I hope that's going to be true for a lot of people as well, and hopefully this video was useful because of that, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.